I had the opportunity to visit the Real Estate Investment Show where I caught up with Income Properties host Scott McGillivray to talk about positive cash flow and his 10th season of Income Properties. So, tell us what's going on with the show.
We are in season 10 of Income Property right now.
Season 10?
Season 10.
Where did that go?
Tired, I know. It feels like we just started.
Yeah.
So 135 episodes. Yes. But you know what? It's the show that keeps giving. We are helping people afford their homes. We're helping people start investments. We're multi-uniting properties. We're showing people how to get student rentals, how to do executive rentals, vacation properties, family
You do it
homes.
all.
We're doing a little bit of everything. When
Yeah.
you're in 10 seasons, you have a little more freedom,
Yeah.
which is great. And, I just continue to do the show because I love it. It's what I do. It's authentic, and I love seeing people get into real estate
And you know
investing.
what, Scott? That's a key point. You do love what you do,
Yes.
and that is key. And I
Yes.
think we know it in any success
You have to
story.
love
you
what
have
you
to love
do.
what you do. But you also actually do it. Like the
Yes.
thing that people don't realize because they think TV, lights, camera, action.
Yes.
And there are some shows out there you're going to admit.
That's radio you're talking about.
There are shows out there, and you'll admit it, that,
Yeah.
it may not be
Some
accurate.
shows, yeah, you're right. Some
Little
shows
embellished.
you've got like a
Time lapse.
host for hire / actor.
Yeah.
That's not our show.
You are really there
This is
with
it.
a hammer.
This is my show. This show
Yeah.
is based on what I do for a living. We created this show from my career. I own the show, like it's authentic. I'm the executive producer.
So
and the
let's go
host.
back then.
Yeah.
When you say it's what you've been doing your whole career.
Yes.
Take us back to the beginning of your career.
I started investing in real estate in the year 2000.
So
And
you were like 12.
I was like, it's 20, early 20s. Anyway, don't worry about that. And, I was investing in real estate, buying properties. I started with one student rental that I rented out to my friends, and then I started buying more properties and renting them out. I became a licensed contractor, built my own construction company to support the real estate investing. And then I worked part-time on a TV show doing construction. That's how I got to know the TV world. And I said, this is what I do. I do rental properties, and they thought it was interesting. They came and filmed me for 3 days working with my team, putting an income suite in a home. And they're like, we love that. Let's do a show about it. And I filmed a couple seasons, and I bought the production company and said, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this.
My way.
My way,
Yeah.
the real way, the authentic way, and we're going to give people real advice and try to not only entertain people, but educate them at the same time.
And the rest is history.
And here we are.
Unbelievable.
And now I've made it to the top because I'm with you.
Yeah, you are good.
This is it.
Oh my God. So let's do this for our listeners and viewers, okay?
Let's do this.
They always want tips and advice.
Okay.
So when they're contemplating a rental property or an investment property,
Yes.
whatever that may be to them,
Okay.
what are some things that they should consider?
You want the number one rule, the fail-safe,
Give it to us.
safety net. If you're going to invest, there's only one thing, if anything, and that is making sure that the properties you buy have positive cash flow.
Very good.
Positive cash flow is really our key indicator.
When we're talking about positive cash flow,
Yes.
a lot of people understand what that means, but just let's give the
Quick rundown.
Yeah, the Scott McGillivray rundown.
The quick rundown is, the easy math is, you take all the money that you generate from an income property, from a rental, so the rent coming in, you subtract all the expenses, which is the mortgage, the insurance, the maintenance, all the expenses, any condo fees, taxes,
Right.
and then you make sure you have a positive number, at least $200 to sometimes $1,000 a month above and beyond all your expenses. So you're getting paid to do what you do. You're making money, and everything's being covered.
So your show is going to teach people how to do that. So
Absolutely.
remind our viewers and listeners, where can they see the show?
Absolutely.
And to get more information.
Well, there are a few shows, but the big one you don't want to miss, Income Property on HGTV.
We need to take a short break, but when we come back, HGTV's Brian Baumler discusses unrealistic expectations when it comes to renovations.